Hey, what's up you guys, it's your girl Brain Shanae, and today I'm going to be doing a discussion video talking about, is there pressure reading popular books on booktube, and is there pressure only reading popular books on booktube? So stay tuned.
Every single day I'm gonna make something great. That's my way. Every single day I'm gonna make.
So you guys, I'm just gonna hop right in this. This might not be a long video, or this might be a long video, depends on how I rant and how I ramble about. So there is this thing which I'm piggybacking to what Myonna Reads has said in her video, which I will leave her link down below on the video, which pretty much says, is there pressure reading just popular books in general on booktube? Which I wouldn't say there's pressure, at least for me. I don't think it's pressure. I do have a lot of books that I read that are popular, like for instance this book, which is popular, but all the books that are popular is the books that I love reading, and I don't feel any pressure doing so. But I do want to pretty much get out of my element and out of my comfort zone and try to read a lot more books instead of popular books. But I feel like books are popular in a way, but it depends on that person if they're popular or not. So there might be a person watching now that might think this is not a popular book, but the book they have is definitely popular, and we don't know that it's popular because we don't read that type of book or the genre, or vice versa. So yeah, but for me, there's not a lot of pressure. I know for others there might be pressure reading popular books, but that's understandable. I get it. For me, the pressure for me is trying to widen my horizon and try to read more books that are out of my comfort zone. Like, I want to start reading more graphic novels and comics. That's going to be one of the things that I'm definitely going to be starting to do, hopefully at the beginning of next year, because I really want to join in, especially with comics like Saga and all that. They're all very popular. They're popular enough where they have their own Funko Pops, for crying out loud, and I haven't even like read them. So I definitely want to get to that. But there might, once again with the pressure, I feel like there can be pressure as far as reading popular books, but can there be pressure if you're technically putting the pressure on yourself, if that makes any sense? Like, if this is supposed to be like, booktube is not supposed to be a job. It might be a job for others, but for me, this is not a job. This is a hobby. This is me getting away from my motherly duties and doing something that I love. Because as a mother with 2 kids, I have a 9-month-old and a 3-year-old, and they're full-time jobs. Being a mother is a full-time job, and me having the ability to do booktube and upload videos and doing this on a regular basis and reading tons of books, at least 4 or 5 books a month, that's I'm gonna give myself a pat on the back, because that is amazing. And a lot of mothers cannot do that and don't have time to do so, but I found time to do so, and my fiance has supported me on doing booktube and starting my own channel. This is a way for me to just unwind and just be myself, and that's the reason why I joined booktube in the first place. And also, as far as popular books, I might read popular books, but I'm okay with that. But I know it might be redundant and repetitive when you see other booktubers doing the exact same reading the exact same material and books. But the thing is, everybody's opinions are their own opinions, and everybody's opinion is different from somebody else's opinion that they did on their own video and on their channel. So it's just, I feel like, yes, there are popular books that people do read, but they have different opinions about them. Some people DNF books, and then you have another girl that loved the book so much she's going to read the second book of that book. So I really feel like, I don't know, I just think it depends on the person if they feel like they're pressured or not. I'm not feeling pressured. I don't want to put myself in a way where I'm starting to feel anxiety that, oh my god, I need to read this book so I can be popular, or I need to do this. This is not about popularity for me. This is about doing something for me and only me, and I'm not going to have no one or anyone tell me or control my channel when it's my channel. You see what I'm saying? Sorry if I'm like rambling on, but this is like my first discussion video that I've done, and I'm definitely going to be doing more in the future. I'm not trying to offend anybody. I'm not trying to bash anybody. This is just my own opinions, and it's me. I'm being myself, and I hope you all accept that and accept me for just being me. But I do read popular books, but I want to read other books that people probably don't know about. There's a lot of books, a lot of historical fiction books that I need to read, or and that I want to read due to the fact that I have a history degree and I love history, and I definitely want to get into what I love too. But I also love reading books, regardless if they're popular or not. And I think with BookTube, that's the whole thing. It's just all of us having our own opinions about a book. You know what I mean? Because yes, there may be some that have same opinions about a book, but there are others that don't like the book at all. Like this book that I'm going to be doing a live show about, which I'll leave the video up above about my live show that'll be happening. But this is a historical fiction book. Some people don't like historical fiction, but there's also fantasy in this book as well. But I've heard people didn't even like The Gentleman's Guide to Vice and Virtue. They couldn't get into it and they DNF'd it. Me, on the other hand, I loved it. But that's because I love history and I like fiction. So I think it just depends. It depends upon the person, what they love. And if you feel pressured, then you have to think to yourself, like, why am I putting pressure on myself to please others? If this is my channel, I control what I want to control and whatever. And I had to realize that. At first, when I started BookTube, I wanted to just read popular books because everybody else was, and then as along I went, I was like, I'm reading these books because I want to, and because there's something that I think I would enjoy for myself, and it gives me time to just unwind. And when I read these books, I feel like I'm in a different world, different dimension, different time period, or in a fantasy world, anything like that. And I think that's why I love reading, if it's a popular book or not. For me, I don't feel pressure. I'm sorry if other people feel pressure. I hope you understand that you shouldn't put pressure on yourself for trying to read popular books. Don't do it, because BookTube is not supposed to be pretty much a place where it's supposed to put pressure on someone. If you love reading, you read what you love, and that's pretty much all I have to say. Read what you love. You want to read books, you love reading books, and that's why you have a channel. Don't let anyone pressure you to read popular books, because that's what's going on. Read books that you want to read. And, you know, who knows? There's so much people in this world, they might think the book that you're reading that you don't think is popular is actually popular to them. And they will love you for it, because they probably think like, wow, no one has ever did a review about this book because it's not that popular. Or, you know, people didn't think it was popular, but it might be. And you never know. But for me, I'm going to try to step out of my comfort zone next year, try to do more reading as far as graphic novels and comics, and also doing more historical fiction and maybe some more romance, because I am a sucker for romance. But that's pretty much all I had to say. I hope you all enjoyed this video. I hope I helped someone, or help them understand at least my sense of thinking of the matter about being pressured on reading popular books or not. But if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Also hit that subscribe button, and also hit that bell so that you'll be notified when I upload more videos in the future. But thank you so much, you guys. See ya.